This is Trending in Sports with your host, Ryan Woods.
Strap yourself in
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's Brockville Braves 2021 Draft Choice Player Interview brought to you by Trending in Sports. I'm Ryan Woods and joining me now is Braves first overall pick, Nate Galbraith. How's it going, Nate?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. First of all, congratulations for being drafted first overall in this year's draft.
Thank you very much. I'm proud to be selected by Brockville this year.
What was your reaction to being taken with the first overall pick by the Braves?
I was proud and excited because it was a new experience, and it's pretty cool to be selected by your hometown.
Did you know going into the draft that they were considering taking you so early on, or was it a bit of a surprise for you when you heard your name called at the top of this year's list?
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, and we were just at practice at the time, so I got off the ice and we had to race home to get back in time.
Obviously an honor to be taken first overall, but also making history as the first goaltender taken first overall since the CCHL draft was implemented in 2015. How old were you when you first decided to strap on the pads?
I would have been about 7 or 8, I think, and I was a player at the time, but I went in net for one game, and I guess I just kind of stuck with it from there on.
Have you had any other family members in the past who have been a goaltender, or are you a first-generation goaltender?
I think I'm the first one, actually.
On March 16th, which was the date of the first night of this year's draft, your father shared a post on Facebook with some photos of you from over the years and just reflecting on your growth as an athlete as well as a person. How important has he been, as well as the rest of your family, for your development?
It's been great because he's my biggest supporter and fan, and he's always been there. Same with all my family and friends, and yeah, it's just been really supportive.
You spent the past 2 seasons playing with the Upper Canada Cyclones program. How have they been able to help you grow and improve as a goaltender?
It's been a great program and a great group of boys. The parents are awesome. Same with the coaches, and always just trying to improve my game and step up whenever I need to.
Not only were you drafted from the Cyclones program, but a few of your teammates were also drafted by the Braves, including Jackson Arango, Nate Thompson, as well as Cole Shepardson. What was your reaction to seeing them drafted to the same organization as you?
It was great because I know all of them pretty well, and a great group of boys. And it's nice going into a new team, knowing some people and having friends.
So hopefully they'll be able to help you with the transition to the next level. Do you think that that will be a good aspect of it for you to take the next step?
Yeah, for sure. Because I've only ever played with the same group of kids since I was little, so it's new, but it's helpful to have them move on with me.
Braves head scout David Graham was telling me about Wednesday nights at the Ingredient Center in Cardinal and how your ice time and the Braves U18 ice time were sort of back to back. So did that help you become more familiar with the Braves organization leading up to the draft?
Yeah, I would watch them sometimes and watch the goalies do their drills down at the far end. So it was kind of cool just to see what the next level looked like.
This year for the U18 team, the Braves goaltenders were Dustin Riff and Zach McDonald. Have you talked to either of them, or do you plan on talking to them to get some advice on what sort of preparation you need to do for next year?
Not yet, but I'd like to ask them what it's like since they've been through it already.
Moving on to the Game Day 5, I have 5 questions about your game day routine. Are you the type of player that likes to take a pre-game nap before a big game?
I used to never take naps, but I'm moving more towards it now. Like say if I have a game after school, I'd probably take a 20-minute nap or something short just to get refreshed, refueled.
Do you have a favorite pregame meal?
Chicken for sure from Swiss Chalet.
Swiss Chalet, not a homemade chicken breast, but you gotta have the specific rotisserie chicken from Swiss Chalet.
Yeah.
What are some of your game day routines? Do you have any superstitions?
Um, I've moved away from that quite a bit. I like to try and keep it as simple as possible and just have positive energy going into the game.
Is there any certain type of music or any artist that you like to listen to get pumped up in the locker room before you hit the ice?
Mostly rap, but we have a speaker for our room, so I just kind of listen to whatever's on there. And it's usually rap and some country.
After you get a big win, is there any celebration that you have? Any favorite celebrations or things to do to celebrate a big win?
Uh, just hugs with the boys, I guess. I'll come give me a tap on the pads.
Do you have a favorite NHL team?
I just kind of cheer for whatever goalies I like, and if they're playing well, then I guess I just cheer for them.
Who are some goalies in the NHL that right now that have really inspired you?
I love Carey Price because he's so calm and controlled and plays the puck very well, and Vasilevsky because of his size and his ability to track the puck. And I love Fleury because he's just always getting his body in front of the puck no matter what.
Are you the type of goaltender that pays much attention to fashion and having the style with your pads? Do they have to match your team colors, or do you just sort of go with the flow and whichever fits best you wear?
I like to be matching, but it doesn't really matter. But I keep a clean, simple setup for the most part.
If you were able to have like a dream mask with like a dream paint job, what were some things that you would have to have on for your mask?
Ooh, probably my team symbol and like a brick wall or something cool like that. I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool. Like the Nick Cabby Boulton used to have for the Blackhawks. He was the Boulton wall.
Yeah.
And finally, if you had to pick a favorite memory from playing hockey, whether it be a big save or a big win, what memory comes to mind for you?
Back in novice, it's the only championship I've ever won, and we won it. That's back when I played Kings, and it was a pretty cool experience.
Was the finals a close game, or how did it go down towards the end of the championship game?
It was a close game, and it was like a 1 or 2 goal difference, but we it was a great series, and we took control at the end.
Well, hopefully there'll be some more championships to come in your career, and thank you for taking the time to come on the show today, Nate.
Thank you for having me, Ryan.
And now